I sold about $5,800 worth of stuff this weekend on eBay. And in this video, I want to share with you guys what kind of stuff I sold, because I know a lot of you guys are just starting on eBay and you want to know what kind of stuff should I be looking for. My name is Collinyoutosayhayes. I've been doing this for about 10 years now. And in this video, I'll show you guys how I ship my items, how I pull them off the shelf, and what kind of stuff we got going down. All right, guys, so I'm going to take you into my computer right now and show you exactly what I sold this weekend. I'm gonna go down one by one each item and show you what we got going on. So let me refresh it real quick. So I sold $5,800, $5,900 worth of stuff. It was 76 different items. So let me actually do the math real quick on that, so we could see how much per item that we're making right now. So it's about $75 per item, which is actually very high. I think during my entire career on eBay, I think my average is about $35, $40 per item. So $75 an item, that's pretty damn good. But let's go ahead, let's get into it. Let's go down these one by one. So the first one I got, it's a Samsung remote, $9. That's just a little bread and butter. I would only buy something like that if I was getting a bunch of them in one go. I'm not gonna go and buy a $9 remote unless I'm getting a bunch of them for very cheap. Next thing I got, Skull Candy headphones, $13. Next thing, SanDisk Sansa Clip MP3, $15. Next thing is this Microsoft mouse, $12. Next thing we got right here is this Anchor headset, $32. Or excuse me, my bad. They sent an offer at $25. And I charge shipping on everything. I don't have free shipping for anything. A lot of people want to know, like, why not do free shipping? Because people like free shipping. But the thing is like, it's always going to balance out no matter what. If I have a controller for, let's say, $25 and it costs $5 to ship it, well, I'm going to put $20 plus $5 shipping. I'm not going to go 25 free shipping. A lot of other people are going to do it that way. That's just not how I do it, because I want the buyer to always take care of the shipping. I just always want that. I always want it to be that way. That's just how I'm comfortable. You got to do it how you're comfortable. All right, so the next thing, we got this Sony PlayStation controller, PS4 controller, $28. I didn't even know they were going for that much. Oh, they actually paid $37. I didn't even know they were going for that much. That's crazy. Next thing, we got a Black & Decker battery pack with the charger, $23. It's pretty cool. Okay, next we got a little Microsoft mouse, $10. We got a Bose soundbar, $55. And a lot of you guys are gonna want to know, like, where did I get this stuff? Because I haven't really made any YouTube videos about my eBay store or what's going on. A lot of this stuff came from, I started off flea market, thrift store, garage sale, and then, you know, once you do that long enough, you start to find people that have really good stuff, and then you start to make some connections. That's how it goes. So yeah, this is just, like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. Right now I have about 12,000 items listed. So when you have that many items listed and you continue to list items, it's just, as long as it's good, desirable stuff, like you can look it up and you can see it's selling. Like there's like all of these items, when I look them up before I post them, usually there's a lot of sold history. It's not like there's nothing there. Like Bose soundbar, that's a very good brand. Bose is a good brand. Okay, that's gonna sell all day. All right, next one we got HyperGo RC car with controller. These sell very good, very good. Next thing we got a measuring wheel, $25. Next thing right here, we got let's see. We got a baby monitor, $50. Oh, let's see if I took an offer. Oh yeah, $35. I sell those all day as well. Next thing we got right here is an iHome clock radio, $18. and I'm giving you guys the price without the shipping included. Next thing we got here is a Dell Wise. It looks like a router. Let me see what it is. Honestly, bro, I got so much stuff. Sometimes I don't even know. Okay, so the next thing we got is a Google Nest Mini, $18. That's the thing about eBay too, is like, you don't have to be an expert on every single item you sell. This isn't like the kind of store I have is I offer desirable stuff at a discounted rate. So no matter whether I have whether I know about that type of brand or I know about, like for instance, this is a saxophone. I don't know much about saxophones, but I was still able to sell it for $50. You know what I mean? I don't know much about, the next thing is a security camera. I'm not like, I know how they work and I know how to connect them and all that, but I don't know much about this brand or anything. But all I have to do is look it up on eBay, and that's it. If it's worth something, it's worth something. If it's not, it's not. So, and I sell a lot of these saxophones too. That's also some bread and butter right there. Floodlight security camera, those do very good as well. All types of brands. I just went on Amazon and spent $480 on a camera system from my warehouse right here, because my old cameras just went out from the rain. I don't know why, but I'm getting off topic. Okay, so the next thing we got here, Aura Mason digital photo frames for parts. So basically what that means, I put in my description, I'll show you guys real quick. I put in my description, 4 parts are not working. That means that they probably don't work. So actually, you know what? Look at, I make mistakes too, because, oh yeah, it says right here, look, this listing is for parts of repair only and likely not working. For parts items most likely have not been tested or have at least one defect found. No returns accepted. Okay, so yeah, so this person bought them for parts for $132. That's actually crazy. All right, you guys would be shocked at how much stuff I sell for parts not working and people buy it all day. It's crazy. All right, next thing we got right here is Apple mouses. Sold, this person bought 17, $357. Next thing we got right here is a Google Nest Cam, $45. Apple Magic Mouse, $1,400. Oh, this the same person that bought those that bought these ones up here bought these ones. They bought 70. Next thing we got here is a Nelson water timer, $15. Next thing we got right here is a Nike, some Nike sunglasses, $34. And it's crazy because I've sold a lot of sunglasses, and I'll take, these actually look like they're in good condition, but people will buy them all scratched up, and I think they just swap out the lens. I really don't know, but it's crazy because people buy them and they don't complain about it. Next thing we got right here is the Orbit Smart Hose watering timer. $20. Man, I'm getting tired of reading these, I'm not gonna lie, but it's money. It's money to be made. You guys can't get tired. I've sold 50,000 items on eBay. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. But that just means it's money over and over and over again. Doesn't sound like a problem to me. All right, so next thing we got this Echo Gear speaker, $25. Walkie-talkie, $45. Sonos speaker, $150. Samsung remote, $14. Samsung remote, $19. Roku, little Roku system, $40. Xbox Elite controller, $43. Another one, $43. We got a Pioneer speaker, $31. Milwaukee rechargeable battery, $20. A little HP pocket PC, $5. A couple more pocket PCs, probably the same person. Oh no, it's not. A couple more pocket PCs, $23 each. Soundcore headphones, $20. Beats headphones, $49. Apple iPod Nano, $30. Telecaption decoder, I'm not sure what that is. Let's see, $12. Oh, I don't even care what that is. All right, some Nike glasses, 18. Some a Goal Zero power bank for parts, $10. HyperX gaming headset, $15. An Elgin watch for parts, $8. Beats for parts, $9. A Zuby location tracking device, $18. We got a Nelson water timer for parts, $10. And guys, if you guys are paying attention to this, trying to figure out what kind of stuff you should buy, all this stuff that's 30 to 20, I probably wouldn't worry about it unless you can get it in bulk, honestly. The only stuff that I would go for is the 40 plus. If you guys are able to find that kind of stuff when you're going out, if you could find something for 40 plus, go for that. I would not, unless you're getting it in a large batch. Like if you find a guy that has 100 Apple Mouses, buy it. But it's almost not really worth your time to just go out of your way to buy one. You know what I mean? You're not moving the needle like that. So if you guys aren't able to find that kind of a large amount of stuff at that price, then you need to either broaden your view for the kind of stuff that you're looking for, or you have to go elsewhere. You got to go to different places. You got to find more places. And once you find a few people that are good, you need to actually connect with them. You need to be cool with them, and you need to try to ask them, do they have more stuff? Is there more stuff that they could sell you that maybe they're not bringing out to their sale? They're not bringing out to the yard sale or whatever it is that they have. Maybe they have more stuff in the garage. Who knows? You got to be cool with them, and then go ahead and ask them if they have more stuff, or maybe to let you know if they're gonna get more stuff. Because sometimes you never know. That could be that one person that's gonna put an extra $1,000, $2,000 on your table each month. You never know. All right, let's get back into it. So next thing right here is the Samsung speaker system. Oh, $5. Boring. Okay. Rolodex Franklin, $11. Hisense remote, $5. HP calculator for parts. HP calculators are very good. Sometimes they go for up to $200. This one sold for $26. Wise Cam for parts. I always put these for parts because a lot of times they have accounts on them, and I don't feel like doing all that testing for a $10 item. The next thing we got right here is a Sony microphone system, $10. Another Samsung remote, $20. Sony microphone transmitter, $13. Griffin remote for parts, $12. And I know you guys are thinking, why is somebody buying a remote control for parts? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. But they buy it. They buy this stuff. I'm telling you. All right, next thing we got is a Plantronics headset, $15. Samsung Galaxy watch, $6. Sony headphones, $113. Sonos speaker, $95. Next thing we got right here is a blower motor kit, $40. Harman Kardon speaker, $90. We got a quad compressor with 4 channels, $90. Klipsch speakers, that's hard to say, Klipsch speakers, $60. Football, we got a little NFL football, $85. Damn, that's nice. Yeah, these, I'm not gonna lie, I just recently started selling sports stuff like baseball bats, mostly baseball bats, lacrosse nets, and basketballs and footballs, and they actually do pretty good. I got this Wilson basketball, $30. Adidas soccer ball, $27. Espresso machine by Chichibo, $130. All right, here we got a Marucci baseball bat, $63. We got a Milwaukee concrete cutter, $270. We got a Dyson. I sell Dysons are always good. $80. A lot of times I just sell the motor head so I don't have to ship out the whole thing. But I mean, if I have a clean set, then yeah, I'll put the whole thing together. But all right, next up we got a little t-shirt right here, $7. Another t-shirt, $13, or a sweater. Some shoes, $35. And last but not least, a LG speaker. All right, guys, so I want to give you guys my POV on what it looks like when I pull these out. I'm not going to show you me pulling out all of them, but I'm just going to do a couple and show you what it looks like when I'm done shipping all of them. So what I do is, the first thing I do, I come to my ship now and I refine it for custom SKU. So that way everything is basically in order. So as I start pulling them out, I can just move in one motion around my shop. I don't have to keep coming back. So basically what I'll do is, let's see, I'll start from the bottom. All right, so look, like this one right here says custom label A10. So then look, I come right here, A10 right there. I look in here, and a lot of these boxes are very old. They've been used up, so they're kind of flimsy. Bam. So that's basically the process. So then I'll go to the next one, which would be A13. It's a hearing aid charger. So A13, that would be right here. So it'd be the same thing. Open it up, bam, it's right there. And so I just follow this process all the way around my warehouse. Give you guys a quick little lap around it real quick. It's really not that big, but I just have it packed out to the max. That's been one of the keys on making this business last so long, is really maximizing every space that I've been in, every shop that I've had. All right, so here's everything I pulled out right here. A little bit of time actually elapsed before I pulled the items out from that last clip that I took. It was actually 90 items total. And so this is what it looks like right here. Bunch of small stuff right there. And I timed it. It took me about 90 minutes to pull all these by myself. Typically I'd have another guy in here helping me pull the stuff, so it'd take about half the time, but it really just depends on how focused you are, because if you're scrolling on your phone in between, or you're taking calls, or you know you got something else going on, like if I'm answering text on Facebook Marketplace and I'm scrolling on stuff like that, my time is gonna be way slower, to be honest with you. So I try to just put some music on and lock in when I'm doing this. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break before I go and ship everything out, and then I'm gonna lock back in again. All right, guys, it's the next day. I finished shipping out all that stuff. I wish I could have got some footage of how I ship it and stuff like that, but honestly, it was a lot for me to handle, and I'm not used to recording. Recording is taking up way more time than what I thought. I don't do YouTube like that. I do eBay, but I'm gonna show you guys what the load looks like when I finish. So this is basically the spread right here. It's ended up being about 100 packages after I finished everything. And it probably took me about 7 hours total, I would say, to pack all this. So basically now I just gotta load these packages onto my truck over there, drop them off at the post office and FedEx, and that's all she wrote. That's a done deal. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.